All right, what's up, guys? Devon back here for the betting show for the 2023 Farmers Insurance Open, and got an interesting one this week. So we're gonna run down some of my favorite outright bets, some people I'm still possibly looking to get some action on, and some placement bets, and then we'll talk about one and done at the end. So starting off at the top, Jon Rahm, 4.5 to 1 to win. Listen, do I think Jon Rahm has a good chance at winning? Yes. This is his favorite course on tour. His tournament history here in the last 5 years is just like all top tens. He's won here at the Farmers. He won at Torrey in 2021 for the U.S. Open. He is out proving a point right now, and he wants to get back to world number one. I think he has a great shot at winning. Am I betting him at 4.5 to 1? No. Here's what I would do if I was going to bet Rahm. I would wait to live bet him, and let's say he gets off to a rocky start. Or let's say a lot of the people are pulling away, and he's just kind of hanging around. And that number gets to it just gets better, I would fire live on Rahm because I do think he has a great chance to win here. Now, I'm just not betting him right now at 4.5 to 1. But I think he's got a great chance at winning. I mean, he's on a mission right now. Moving down, I don't think you could go wrong with Xander, Tony, Finau. I'm just not going there. Justin Thomas at 14 to 1. I'm definitely not putting any money on Justin Thomas. He just something just seems off right now. I would wait until he, rounds things back into form. Maybe at a course that's a little bit better for him, has a little bit better history at. So I'm staying away from Justin Thomas at 14 to 1. You got Will Zalatoris and Colin Morikawa at 18 to 1. This is where my first bet's going to come. I bet Colin Morikawa this morning when odds dropped on DraftKings. I got him at 22 to 1. He's not the prototypical guy that you would think could get it done here, but just because he can't drive it he's not the furthest driver. Something that Colin is good at is getting it in the fairway off the tee. And I think it's going to be important to be in the fairway this week because what I've read about and what I've heard about is that this is the first time in a while that this area in California has gotten as much rain as they have, and the rough is pretty thick, and it's gonna be luscious. And you may have a guy like Taylor Montgomery that's getting it down there 330, but he's in the rough, and it's not as easy to pin seek when you're in the rough here. If it's as bad as they say it is. If Colin Morikawa is in the fairway and he has every chance to fire at the pin, we know that Colin Morikawa is, if not the best, one of the best iron players in the world. And if he's playing out of the fairway, he's going to have a great chance. We are worried about his around the green game. It's kind of subpar, but the putter, at least at the Tournament of Champions, looked good. He's a California kid, knows POA. He can get it done here. And at the 2021 U.S. Open, he was T4 that year that Jon Rahm won at this course. So he can get it done. And I like him this week. So I will be betting. I already have a bet on him, 22 to 1. I think 18 to 1 is still fair. When matchup bets come out, I would like to key in on him on matchups as long as it's not like against Rahm. So Yeah, I like Colin this week. Not looking at Sungjae, but my next couple of bets that I've already made this morning were well, they're actually flip flopped on the board now. What I got this morning was Taylor Montgomery at 25-1 and Max Homa at 28-1. So the Taylor Montgomery bet is kind of like I don't want to miss out. I think he's gonna win this year. It's just win, and it was just unfortunate last week. He started off hot. He was in contention, and Rahm and Davis Thompson just weren't scoring. They were just kind of hanging around, and Taylor was storming up the leaderboard and looked great until he got to those last 5 holes. He got to 14. He had about 105 yards in, and he hit a great shot. And if it was just a normal shot that took one bounce and checked up and spun back towards the hole, he would have had a great chance at birdie on 14. Instead, hits a great shot in, takes one bounce, hits the pin, and almost rolls off the green. Ball ends up right on the fringe line. Was on the green, but was right on the fringe line. And Montgomery ends up missing the putt. Takes par. And then on the last par 5, which probably should have been a birdie hole for Montgomery, and it was really important to get birdies on the 5s on Sunday, which he had. I'm pretty sure he birdied the first 3. So, should have been a birdie hole. Walks away with par. And then where it really went wrong, Taylor is at 25 under at the time. Goes to 17, island green. He's got a 9-iron. Just had to aim it in the center of the green and walk away with par. And he looked like me up there. If I was up there trying to hit that shot, just absolutely hits it straight into the water to the right, just nowhere near. I mean, in his follow through, he dropped the club. He knew as soon as he hit it, it was bad. Walks away with double bogey on the hole and ruined his day and his chances at getting the win. And it sucked because he birdied 18. So if he could have birdied 14, birdied the last par 5, just parred 17, and birdied 18, I believe he would have been in a tie with Rahm, or he would have been ahead of Rahm. I think he would have been either tied or a stroke ahead. So it is what it is. He's been playing great. I mean, he's just firing off top 15s, top 10s, and I just don't want to miss out. And I think he could get it done here. Great putter, long hitter, and he's actually not that bad around the green. So I just don't want to miss out. I like him at 28-1. I got him at 25. Oh well. Max Homa is the next one. So these guys are the only 3 bets I have: Morikawa, Homa, and Montgomery. Homa, California kid. Game is trending. He's gonna win soon, and he looks great. Knows POA. Has a decent around the green game. Not super short off the tee, but not like the longest hitter, but can get it done. I think Homa has a great chance this week, and so he was my next bet at 25-1, and I still think at 22-1 it's not a bad bet. Even like a top 20 bet on Homa isn't out of the question. And I'll look for him in matchups this week too when they come out. Moving down the board, another guy I like is Maverick McNeely at 35-1. He's great on POA. He's great around the green. Can spray it off the tee, and if he's playing out of the rough, it's going to suck. But he's got a great tournament history here. I think he can be at the top of the leaderboard on Sunday. And his game's trending in the right direction, so I really like Maverick McNeely. I haven't bet on him yet, but I think I'm going to add him. I think he'll probably be my last outright bet for the week. And And then one last one that I'm looking at is JJ Spawn. Not a bad tournament history. He's playing really well right now. Uh, so I think the game's trending. I think he competes. I mean, he's been competing. And it's a possibility that he could get it done. But it's just kind of like a longer shot bet that I'm going to take. So I like him at 50 to 1. Some top 40 bets that I like, or top 20, top 40 on FanDuel, top 20. One guy I really like is Byong Hon An, however you want to say it. He is, where's he at? He's 180 to 1, or he was, unless he moved. Right here, 180 to 1. 30 to 1 for top 5. 12 to 1 for top 10. Let's see what his top 20 number is real quick. Because I like him. He's long off the tee. Great proximity 200 plus. He's great at that. And he's great around the green. And he's 5 to 1 for a top 20. I like him. I like him in DraftKings as my cheap guy this week. I'll be looking at Byong for top 20 and top 40 bets. And then moving to Homa plus 105 is a good top 20 bet as well. Moving to one and done. One and done. Last week I took Taylor Montgomery. Could have been a little bit better if he didn't double bogey that par 3. But it is what it is. Not a bad finish though. Got a decent amount of money for the top 5. This week, looking at what I have left. It's going to be interesting. I might take Homa. I mean, I still got a lot of top guys. I don't have Rom, unfortunately. I have Xander. I have Zalatoris, Morikawa, Justin Thomas, Tony Finau, Max Homa, Sungjae. I'm saving Sungjae for the Florida swing. Saving Tony for, like, Rocket Mortgage. Maybe Masters, if he keeps trending in the right direction. Or Rory at the Masters. But anyways, this week, I think Homa is going to be my play, or Maverick McNeely. I'm just trying to think if there's somewhere else I want to save Homa for. The U.S. Open is at a course that Homa is very familiar with, and I thought about saving him for that. But I'm also thinking about these live guys that are going to be playing the majors this year. So I might just fire Homa. I'm curious to see, like, pick-wise, what people have picked so far. I think there's a way to see. So right now, the number one site-wide for one and done this week is Jason Day, and then Tony Finau. And Homa is 6th on the list. Morikawa is 9. But I think there's other spots to fire off Colin Morikawa. So I do think I'm going to use either Max Homa or Maverick McNeely. Max Homa right now is picked 9.2% of in pools, and Maverick McNeely is picked 2.6%. So I think those are the two guys I'm looking at. Yeah, so that does it for this week. Remember, when we get to 50 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway for you guys. Like, comment, share if this helps you out at all in the thought process. And we'll be back again next week on Monday. Remember, tournament starts on Wednesday, so for your DraftKings lineups, get them in Wednesday morning before the tournament starts. And remember, if you're going to bet Jon Rahm, wait for maybe a better live number. Maybe he just comes out and he just wire to wires it. So good luck, everybody. Let's win some money this week. Thanks for watching.